Hi everyone, it's Rosella and I am here with my first bundle of lace in really a very long time. This bundle is going to be a little different to anything I've ever done before. Be sure that you stay tuned to the end of the video so that you can see what exactly is different about this. And this one contains my French laces. If you want more details on that, if you go back in my videos, you'll see a video called French Laces. I mean, it has more in the title, but it has that included in the title. So, French laces, high quality eyelet, and then some other over here, just interesting vintage. I'm trying to look. There's one or two that may not be vintage, but the vast majority are. Okay, so this set contains, oh sorry, let me move the camera. This set contains 26 different pieces of lace and about 23 yards. Most pieces are a yard, a few, very few are not, okay? So 26 pieces of lace, 23 yards, and I am asking $22.95 for this, which is more than I normally do. I mean, for that much lace, but it is because of the really high quality of this lace, okay? So let's start with the French laces, and all of these are a full yard, sometimes a bit more. All of the French laces, there's one, this is the next one, quite a wide one. All of them are 90% cotton, 10% nylon. They came on cards that were said made in France. I do believe them to be fairly old, but they are in absolutely perfect condition. They were stored really carefully. There's another one. They're super pretty, very fine, a lot of detail. And then here's the smaller ones. I apologize for my hands. My hand is really red. I don't know why. My left hand's worse than my right hand. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit with my new camera now that I have one that can do that. Hold on, let's see if we can get a bit closer. There we go. God, my hands look bad. Please ignore them. I'll need to wear gloves if I'm going to do this. And then finally this one here. Look at that gorgeous detail. And this is tiny. I mean, look at it. It's, you know, fingernail width, okay? Then we have some beautiful eyelets. I have this one in both white and cream. I don't know how well that color difference is going to show up, but it is pronounced when you see them in person. And as you can see, the cream is slightly smaller than the white, and the edges are very frayed on these. You'll probably want to put like a ribbon or another lace over each side, but they are truly lovely and on very, very, very fine fabric. And we have this one, which is one of the loveliest eyelets I have ever had. Okay, super pretty. Then we have this one, which is a little different and has like this floral pattern in the center of it. And we have this one. And let's see, oh, this one is not a yard, but it's a good 2 feet, I'm sure. And you can see my fingers straight through it. It's incredibly fine fabric. I think that might be what they call lawn, because it is so sheer. This one is a slightly off-white color. Again, really fine fabric, not quite as fine as the one before, but still very fine. This one, again, I mean, look at the transparency of that. And the detail on it is just absolutely stunning. Almost looks like two little birds there. I think it's just leaves, but... Oops, sorry, hit the camera. And this one is a bit wrinkled, but as you can see, still transparent or semi-transparent. Pretty pattern. And then finally I have this one, which is the shortest piece I think of any, and it's still about probably 18 inches or so, and it just looks like that, and it's a winter white. And again, a beautiful fabric. I'm going to move the camera, so look away if it's going to bother you. I'm going to switch around here and show you everything I have on the other side here. So I have this, which is one of my vintage trims, rather unusual. This one, which looks very much like the French laces, it is that same style, but this is a beading lace, so you could thread something through there. That would be awesome. Let's see, this one. This is so tiny, and this is great because finally I have a camera that can pick up that detail. Now, I'm actually going to measure this. If we do have my tape measure handy. Okay, so that's 1/4 of an inch across, okay? And again, just look at that. Oh, sorry. Look at that detail. Stunning, isn't it? Okay, and yeah, oh, there's more than a yard of that. I have this one, which is also a tiny little one. I think it's just very cute. I popped this one in there. I don't think this is particularly old, but it really is nice. Very cute. Nice quality. This one here. Oops, sorry. I'm still getting used to this new camera. There. This one actually, oh shoot. I just found a little stain on this one, so I'm going to cut that piece off, but the rest of it is fine. Good Lord, I'm like standing on the wrong side of the camera and I can't do this. Hang on. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. Again, look at that detail. Very small. Very cute. Another eyelet there. And finally this one, which also looks like the French laces and is that same style again. And again, really amazing detail there. Okay, so that is the bundle, but you know how, well, those of you who've shopped with me before know how I virtually always include a little extra. I don't include extras on the kits because they are already full of extras, but when I do bundles and things, I always include something extra. But in this case, the extra, hang on, I'm going to move the camera, sorry, hold on, is a bit more special than usual because what I'm going to do is pull out there. I'm going to send these laces to you if you purchase them on one of my original French lace cards with a stick pin included that I made. So if you look up here, now each card is going to be, I have 2 of these available, only 2. Do not ask me, can I make 3 or 4? I cannot. Most of these laces I'm out of now. Not the French ones. If you're interested in the French ones, which were the first 8, I think that I showed, 6 or 8, I have those still, except for the very wide one. But virtually all of the other laces I am completely out of now. Anyway, so that's what the label looks like up there, okay? And each one, like I said, will be slightly different, but the laces will be exactly the same. So it will come with a stick pin, and it will also come with a little baggie like this, okay? And I'm going to show you, normally it's a surprise, but I'm going to actually show you what's in the baggie. So we have 3 of these, which I call carnations. And these are the exact ones that will be in there, okay? And then 3 of the ribbon roses. A piece of this trim, which is a sort of a peachy, creamy peachy color. A yard of very definitely vintage seam binding. This is the rayon kind, and it works beautifully if you want to do the spritzing and or dyeing or stamping or the what you call it, you know, when you wrinkle it, that. Okay, then we have some trims, and these are not yards. Okay, this is just a taste. This is about 2 feet of the pale pink teardrop trim. There's a piece of cream colored pearl trim, just a little piece of dark pink, and of a smaller dark pink, and of a peach tiny flower, and of a light pink. Okay, so all of that is included. And what did I say was my price point? $22.95. So again, I have 2 available only. And if you're interested, please shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to invoice you for those and get them right out to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.